right? So Angelica, we find out, is known as an oil that is used in perfumery and is very, very special. It's known as the Holy Spirit root and the oil of the angels by the Europeans. Angelica's leading Angelica's healing powers were so strong that it was believed to be of divine origin. From the time of Paracelsus, it was credited with the ability to protect from the plague. The stems were chewed during the plague of 1660 to prevent infection. When burned, the seeds and roots were thought to purify the air. Okay, so how much more so are these qualities present in the essential oil? Now, the medical properties include that it is anticoagulant, relaxant, and antispasmodic. The uses include throat, lung infections, indigestion, menstrual problems slash PMS, symptoms of dementia, the fragrant influence, assists in the release of pent up negative feelings, and restores memories to the point of origin before trauma or anger was experienced. How about that? So it's an angelic piece. Direction: diffuse up to 30 minutes 3 times daily or directly inhale. Dietary, that's true. It is a dietary piece, but I haven't used it in my diet. But you can use it because it is generally regarded as safe, as I teach in my course about aromas to reset. Uh, Dietary, it says. Dilute 1 drop essential oil with 1 drop V6 or other pure carrier oil of choice. Or you could put it in a capsule and take up to 3 times daily or as needed. Topically, you could put it on your skin, 1 drop to 1 drop, 1 to 1. It's 50%, right? So there's possible sun sensitivity with this one. You got to be careful how you use it. And it's part of the family. Let me just say this name. The name of Angelica is Angelica Archangelica. Archangelica. Angelica Archangelica. So the technical data is of the botanical family Apiaceae, plant origin Belgium and France, extraction method steam distilled from the seed and the root. Key constituents: beta-phellandrine, 60 to 80%, limonene, 1 to 4%, alpha-pinene, 5 to 10%. So I wanted to just zero in on that beta-phellandrine because that's important. And I just felt that you should know that the beta-phellandrine, since it's such a high percentage, we could discuss it. Why not? It's antifungal, it's antimicrobial, it's anti-inflammatory. It supports the breathing, it supports the respiratory system. Okay, they're highly valued. The B-phellandrine rich oils are highly valued for their ability to promote respiratory health and relieve congestion. All of these features point to using this essential oil or other oils that are high in beta phellandrine, I think I'm pronouncing it correctly, to repel negativity, to assist the body in repelling fungal pathogens and the growth of various candida strains and agricultural molds. Okay? If it's antifungal, antimicrobial, that means whatever people are sending, quote unquote, their thought processes. It's anti-inflammatory. So it's repelling the inflammatory notions and thoughts that people are sending your way. Sometimes this seems a little bit woo-woo for some of you. It's a little bit out there. You're not into that, blah, blah, blah. It's okay. As we shift our lifestyle from dependence on systems that are no longer working for us properly. The landscape has shifted, the healthcare landscape has shifted, the social system has shifted, education has shifted. So many things are not what they were. So, therefore, as you step into your world as a work of art, you want to begin being more open and more intimate with the presence of I am and surrendering to what is being revealed to you, what is being envisioned through you right now. So, this is my book, Light on Reiki and Neo African Mysticism. This is a sign from previous days when I was out doing a lot of vending on the street, vending at festivals. Now I can support you vending online or striving to let you be aware of my services here online. So we give you the 15, 20, 30 minutes of 45 minutes of Reiki right now, right here. And this sign is from way back, Essential Oils Cross Reference Chart. Let's see what it says for Angelica. Angelica, let's see. Oh, it's not even on this list. This was before Angelica was before this list was created. So there you go. There's always new discoveries with essential oils. That's why I love them. And as you may know, the oils I use are Young Living essential oils. They have to be any oils that you use, you have to be really secure about how they're produced. Visit the farms where they're produced. Understand the supply chain, the countries that oils come from, etc. And so these come from Belgium and France, and I understand there are other versions of Angelica um, that come from elsewhere where the beta phelandrine is much lower. That constituent that is antimicrobial and antifungal is much lower. So we don't want that. We want the ones where it's higher. And the good news is the reason you purchase oils, you see, is because they cannot be patented by pharmaceuticals. This constituent cannot, be patented or be made a proprietary um, substance by a corporation that focuses only on that and uses only that to create a pharmaceutical drug that functions the same way all the time. The positives, the superlatives applied to essential oils exist because each harvest is different. Each harvest yields slightly differently from the last harvest. And there isn't this goal to create something that's across the board always the same. How aligned is that with being a work of art? Being a person who gives care, who helps to guide people so that they live their fullest life and their most joyful life. And every person's different, and you're interacting with every person maybe slightly differently because you're picking up things. Once you use essential oils and you're doing Reiki and you're releasing the tapping, you're releasing your meridian endpoints such that any blockages that exist are vaporized, your first eye becomes much more open and your world begins to change around you. And this is what you really do want to, that's the resilience you want. Not just the resilience of adapting to people with their energies. That's not what we were talking about. Is that what you thought resilience was? You thought resilience was, okay, here's what the boss said to do, or the supervisor, or this coworker does things this way, so I got to be resilient and do it that way. Not necessarily. The resilience is the listening, taking what you notice about your divine connection, about your purposeful, intentional willingness to surrender to my what I'm calling the I am. I also call the innermost, the most high innermost, and being resilient to listening and saying, "Oh, yeah, I get that now. Oh, yes, I get that now. I was resistant, but now I'm much more resilient to what life is showing me, to what the Creator Most High Innermost is actually telling me to do in this instance. So that's why you're a work of art, because each person's going to do that differently. Each of you are going to do that differently. So you smell your oil, you change the air around you by having the oil evaporate. That's what's happening right now. The oil is breathing and it's extending forward. People can smell it if they come in the room, right? Then you breathe it in, you put it in your hand, you breathe it in a little, right? You could put it in a diffuser. To me, that's a waste of oil. I don't, it's good. It's good to do diffusion. I talk about it in the course. And to breathe it in your own hands, to put it under your feet, just to rub the excess under the feet, you know, that's where the largest pores are, under the soles of the feet, the center part of the feet. To do this, it prepares your body, mind, spirit, environment, social relationships, culture, enjoyment of life. So that's how the aromas get you ready, and the Reiki helps you enjoy it all. It's a energy massage. The Reiki is right, and then the tapping. I just want to do what I can to repel these energies from other people. I want to strengthen myself. Strengthen myself. I must strengthen myself. And we teach you how to do the setup point. If you're really concerned about other people's energies entering your space, the work is to be prepared yourself. The work is to make sure your energy is strong, your frequency is high. That's the work. Ensure a high frequency as a work of art, a moving, living work of art. People talk about wearable art. You're a work of living, moving art. And you adapt because you're resilient to what the divine most high innermost has shown you is your next move. Because you're always getting messages about how to move this way and that way and do this and obey technology when you want to obey what's inside this heart space. That's what you're doing. You're strengthening your heart space. You're destroying heart walls and barriers to how you really feel. So that's our message for today. Look into Angelica. If you want to purchase essential oils from my channel, you can using the link on my classroom. Young Living Essential Oils is what I use. And if you want to learn about oils and oil usage, you can take the course there. And I can talk to you. We can have an intervention call if you like. The intervention calls are free. I ask for a donation. What is it that you need to realize your resilience is not with other people? You don't command the angels to do these things. Some of you are, yes. You're commanding your ancestors, you're commanding your angels, and all the unseen characters. But you and your alignment with your Creator Most High Innermost are really in charge here. Be with that for a moment. I'm still learning all this. It's coming through me what I'm saying right now. No one's perfect. So, we be with what is as we become intimate with the presence of I am in our lives, knowing that nothing can take over or penetrate, or it could try. This guy is still operating, the gentleman whose video I showed you in the other video. There's going to be a lot of, there's going to be pushback. Just remain strong and do your work as a work of art. To your healing grace, peace and blessings of the Most High Innermost to you.